So Reach Cancun will change your perspective of how you can share the gospel.
Reach Cancun is a step on the water. It's a challenge, but it's a way to really experience God's love even more for the people around you and for yourself.
'Cause I met God in the waiting, in the worn out, way down places when I couldn't. I'm glad He made up His mind. I've been the sinner and the saint. No, He's never gonna change. I found Him right where I was, time after time. Heaven knows I learned a whole hell of a lot when I met God.
Here in Cancun we experienced how people from different nations are coming together, spreading the love of God at the beach, together with local churches. And I was amazed how in these 10 days people were getting on fire to spread God's love on the beach, and how we experienced how God was moving in a miraculous way.
Cause I met God in the waiting, in the worn out, way down places when I couldn't. I'm glad He made up His mind. I've been the sinner and the saint. No, He's never gonna change. I found Him right where I was, time after time. Heaven knows I learned a whole hell of a lot when I met God.
Reach Cancun is wild,
overcoming fear,
It's a challenge,
Family, miracles,
Love,
freedom,
crazy,
boldness,
joy.
it's international,
growing,
Friendships and passion.
and it's fire.
Yeah, what's also super cool about the Reach Cancun outreach is we can invest into the participants who come to help train them so that not only here in Cancun they can learn to share their faith, but also when they return back home. So we start the outreach with lots of training to give people practical tools to share their faith. And then in the afternoon, in the evenings, we go to the beach, we go to the party zone to share the love of Jesus with people who Jesus loves so much.
We found this person that was struggling to walk on her knee, and she said she had circulation problems and couldn't really extend it very much. She asked for prayer for that, and as we were praying for her for a few minutes, I felt like something was sewn back together in her knee, and it just seemed like something happened there, like God just made it sewn back up and that she had circulation. And when we asked her how she felt afterwards, she said very well, and she thanked us. And then she told us that we made a big impact on her and that she hopes we make more impact on other people around the world.
2 days ago we had 5 baptisms, and one of these men, his name is Alejandro, he only could speak Spanish, and he just came towards me and he started to try to talk to me, but I could not understand it at first. But then he was wanting to take some pictures, and then afterwards he came again. And then I brought a friend who speaks Spanish, and then he told her what we did this beach service. He said like it really moved him and it feels like a pulling towards Jesus. But then he said like, you know, but I am such a bad person and I don't know if I really deserve this. And then he started to cry, and we told him like Jesus Christ wants to forgive him right now and that we can do it right now. And then he first just, he prayed with us, he gave his life to Jesus, and afterwards we started to talk about baptism and what baptism means. And then he was like, yeah, let's do this. And then he was the first one who started to get baptized, and then the other people came to get baptized, and it was really amazing. And I'm so grateful what God did with him.
We were looking for a new outreach destination and flew into Florida, Panama City Beach, and what we found here was divine appointment after divine appointment. It was wild.
Benny lost his jacket in the airplane, and then we needed to get a jacket. And then we met people there with also the 4 bracelet on, and we were like, hey, where do you have that from? And then we came in contact, we talked with them, and then we experienced that they also were here for an outreach, and there were 300 people that they were sent to the beaches to preach the gospel.
We went there and met a group of people doing worship. They invited us to come with them.
Then we met for like a prayer evening, and it was so passionate, so wild, so spirit-filled. At the moment we wanted to leave, they showed us plans where they wanted to have a base there for hosting beach outreaches, evangelistic training. Yeah, this was the thing we were praying for so long, and they were just going for the same vision. Are you ready for the most impactful spring break ever? Then join us for Reach Cancun.